Could the Toronto Blue Jays pull off this big blockbuster trade? What's up, everybody? I got a big Blue Jays trade scenario for you guys. In this video is going to be a lot of fun, but before we get into it, I just want to ask you guys to please hit the like and the subscribe button. We are so close to getting to 10,000 subscribers. We really want to get there by the end of the year. We post daily MLB content, so I promise you, you won't regret it. All right, guys, let's get into the video. Okay, so first things first, guys, I just want to emphasize the word scenario here, all right? This isn't gonna happen today. It's not gonna happen tomorrow. It might not ever happen, but this is something that, based on some of the rumors that we're seeing on Twitter and on MLB free agency and all throughout that, it's something that I think might have a chance of becoming a reality. So I'm just throwing it into the universe and seeing what you guys have to say about it. But keep that in mind, this is a scenario. In this trade proposal that I'm going to throw out there, we're actually dealing with the Milwaukee Brewers and the Toronto Blue Jays. Blue Jays need pitching. We know this, right? We've been talking about this for, 1,000 years, it feels like. We've always need pitching, and Milwaukee, they got a few good guys over there. They have a few decent dudes, and they're at this weird stage right now where they're kind of competitive but not really competitive, and a lot of those key good ace pitchers, they're gonna get to that point where it's like it's time to get paid, right? And we know that Milwaukee, they're kind of a squad that doesn't really like to go out and spend that money, so could be a good trade partner there. And because of all of that, some rumors have started to circulate that Milwaukee might be interested in moving some of their ace pitchers. The big name that I'm gonna throw out here is Corbin Burnes. Recently, folks, I have seen so many articles about how Corbin Burnes could get moved. I mean, I've seen people with blue check marks on Twitter talking about how Blue Jays need to go out and trade for this guy. We even had an article by Bleacher Report ranking the Toronto Blue Jays in the top 5 of potential landing spots for Corbin Burnes. So this is, it's not, totally out of left field. It is definitely hard to come and wrap your mind around, but there are rumors here that Corbin Burnes could be on the move and Toronto could be a good landing spot. Now, Corbin Burnes is a stud, folks. Like, over the last 3 years, he's got an ERA of 2.63. I mean, he won a Cy Young. He's been like a top 5 pitcher for a few years now. So if Milwaukee was to trade him, you have to imagine they're going to want a lot, right? They're going to want a lot of dudes, and you have to think as well, if they're trading him, they probably don't want guys that it's like can be competitive right now. They're looking for prospects. They want to get younger, they want to get cheaper, they want to build a window for later. So that's something that Toronto would need to keep in mind if they're going to go after Corbin Burnes. So with all that being said, here's what I got for a potential trade scenario. You guys let me know in the comments down below what you think about this. So Toronto gets Corbin Burnes and all of his eliteness, and they send over Gabriel Moreno, Brandon Barrera, their first-round pick this past year, and their third-ranked prospect. They also send them Santiago Espinal, and they give them their 14th-ranked prospect in utility player Adrian Pinto. All of those guys that I just mentioned would have tons of team control for Milwaukee. They're all young, they're all cheap. You also have a really nice potential player right there in Gabriel Moreno, somebody to build around. You have an awesome utility player in Santiago Espinal who can play right now. You got like a really nice prospect in the pitching Brandon Barrera, and then you also have like a nice little dart throw in Adrian Pinto. So from Milwaukee's perspective, they get a lot of good young dudes right there with lots of potential. They get guys on both sides of the baseball. They also get a lot cheaper, and from Toronto's side, you get Corbin Burnes, and Corbin Burnes is pretty damn good at baseball. And if this was to happen, then I think you gotta say, like, Toronto's pitching staff, it's pretty good. Like, that problem could be solved, and from Milwaukee's perspective, they've just opened up a brand new window, right? It's like, Gabriel Moreno, you're our guy, we're building around you, and like, that's gonna be their window for the future. But guys, let me know in the comments down below what you think about this blockbuster trade scenario. Do you think it would get it done? Do you think Toronto's giving up too much? What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Also, thank you so much for watching, and go Jays go!